Yo, what is up, everybody? This is the kid with Bieber hair here, and today I am bringing you guys something very special. Now, Grand Theft Auto 5, everybody knows, it's everybody's favorite game, and it's absolutely amazing, and people have really been loving it, been loving what it's been giving out. You know, we love Los Santos and everything it has to offer, but it's been out for a while now, several months probably. About 3 months, and you know, a lot of people have already explored Los Santos. We've already seen what it has to offer, and we want more. And people have loved North Yankton and all of Lunderdorf, really, or Lunderdorf, however you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I don't say it right. Out of the prologue, and they're like, this is the freaking coolest city. It's got snow, snowy vehicles, completely different setting, different story and cast line that could go with it. And they're like, we need DLC now, pronto, zippo, of North Yankton. But before that comes, there's a new glitch. And this new glitch gets you into North Yankton in GTA Online. And I'm going to tell you guys how. The sign reads, welcome to Ludendorff, which is where North Yankton is located. And it is a giant frosty beaver holding a sign. This is just a little proof that that is, in fact, where I'm at. Yankton, first thing you're going to want to do, have a friend. Have your friend who also plays GTA Online with you. Go and start preferably a private session online. And then you're going to want to go and start the prologue mission over again on your single player account. And once you get outside of the bank in the prologue mission, as soon as the garage doors open, and I'm not sure exactly if there's a specific place you need to be, because one of my friends tried about 5 or 6 times, but it might just be because he has terrible connection or just terrible karma, bad luck. He couldn't get in. He could come right around it, and he could not see the city at all. But I went all the way to where you go to get in the car with Trevor and your other buddy, and I went right up to the car, and then I accepted an invite to the private session. Your friend has to invite you to it. And once you join, you should have this, the whole North Yankton map should be generated in your game. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to where the airport's at, which should be the southwest corner of the entire map. If I'm thinking right, I think I am. And you just want to keep flying that way, and you head that total direction. And if you go far enough, you will start seeing the map and the terrain generating. And you have to keep flying over top of it, and eventually you will get to a point where you'll see roads and streets, and you'll be able to get out, walk along the roads and the streets, and cross over into the town, walk up to the buildings. You're going to notice things aren't textured very well. I guess obviously they weren't planning on people walking around in this quite as much, but really it's amazing how much is textured. It's like they almost are planning on futurely making a DLC, which I really think is going to happen. I'm stoked for that. And I haven't seen any vehicles wandering around yet, but I'm really hoping it's going to happen. And look, I'm already having a warning for idling. But yeah, so once you do that, you're free to walk around and do what you want. And a lot of people, when they die, if you step in a certain spot, if you go too far out of a fence or too far off the main road, you'll fall right through and go straight into the water and no way to get back up. But I, luckily, every time I die, I spawn back up here, and I spawn exactly right next to where I was at. So I think that's the coolest thing ever. So show you guys a little bit around. Cool fact is you leave snow prints in the snow when you walk, and same with when you run and sprint. And it's pretty cool. You can leave tracks. You can draw wieners or boobies, or, you know, maybe write your name if you want to be a proper gentleman kind of guy. Sign your, you know, your signature, or just leave a little smiley face, whatever you feel like doing. And you could just put big circles because you're in creative like I am. I think it's pretty cool, and I'm not sure if it's possible in Los Santos, but I guess I haven't tried it enough, is when you shoot, signs usually fall off. Alright, this sign doesn't fall off. That was a fail. But anyway, this is Lundendorff. Just a little proof right here. Population 918 people. So this is a very, very small city, as you can see. I'll try and find another sign that falls off to prove my point here, so I don't look like a total retard. What I said about it being a city, it is a town. And Lots of barns. It's obviously a farming kind of barn town. I'm not exactly sure where it's at, so don't take my word for it at all. But I wanted to say New York at first, but then I realized, Liberty City is New York. And since New York City is named after the state of New York, it would probably be, I want to think Liberty would be the name of the state, if that's the logic they ran by. But I don't know any of this for a fact. I'd guess it'd be somewhere up north, probably one of the northern, New England states or Canada, or probably somewhere like that, but I'm not exactly sure. And this is down the main street in Maine downtown, or at least I think it is. And just to let you guys know, I am holding my camera with one hand, and I'm sprinting with my chin. I just like to let you guys know that if you wonder why the quality is so terrible or it shakes so much. So I apologize, but it's the best I can do right now, short notice, because this glitch, to my knowledge, was just discovered yesterday. So this is brand new stuff. I'm trying to get it to you as quick as possible. And we've got complete cities. We got like a freaking hot cocoa, coffee, tea. That's definitely coffee. Store over here. Pollock, movie theater. Water torture. Capilaro. We got the Times. I like this one right here. Bitch in the trunk. We got a dog in the back of a trunk with glasses. It's cool. We got a burger stand up here selling hot burgers. Get your burgers. And of course it's all untextured and you can just walk right through it. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? Super cool, because it's all crappy back here. But like I said, I'm just surprised Rockstar even textured this much. They must be planning on a DLC or some sort of comeback over to North Yankton. A hotel, other stuff. I'll try and get to the other part of the city. There's more to do over there. So, be back. I don't think I'm going to go all the way down there because it's going to take a while to get down there and back up. And I don't want my camera to go off. But all the way down there, that big bright light, that is just a setting. That's like a big backdrop, and if you walk through it, you just walk right through it, and it makes it look like there's more to the background when there's really not. I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but I'm completely unprepared for snowy weather. I am like all set up for the beach bum pack. I look like a complete beach bum with my cheetah booty shorts and shirtless tattooed body, but I make it work, I really do. I really make this work. And not even cold, bro. Not even cold. Evidence again, crappy floating textures and a wall that we can't walk through because there's obviously a building here, and it just is not loaded from this side, so it's not going to be visible. You can see right underneath, and you can see like the whole shadow where the building's actually at, but you can't walk through it. You can walk here, I guess, but there's a building like over there. You can't walk to the left. You have to walk straight out this way where the door would be, but the whole thing's blocked because I guess I somehow have glitched inside of where it should be at. So it's very glitchy over here. It's definitely not a easily maneuverable kind of place. There's another building. They're all over the place. I ought to get out of this back part. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. Oh, you weren't expecting that, were you? Nah, it's like a Christmas Easter egg up in here. We got green, red, and white. What? No, I know. I'm a retard. Those are the freaking stoplight colors. But, man, that looks extremely Christmassy to me. I think this is where you cross the railroad. No, take that back. It's not. Alright, here's the church. This is an extremely huge point of interest in this North Yankton, because this is where Michael was buried, and that's the #1 thing. And when he fakes his death and he's back hiding and everybody else is crying and whimpering about it, like, well, he's right over here. So there's nothing important on this poster up here, or this bulletin board. I already read it. It just says like the times they operate, and some letter here that I could not make out because I don't have a sniper rifle, so I couldn't look at it too closely. But it's obviously nothing important, or if it is, we'll have to see at a later date. I don't think it means much of anything. That's, some pretty glass painted windows like every church has. That's nice and all. And sorry, I'm trying to maneuver with my chin. Again, it says Lunderdorf Cemetery, or Lunderdorf. And then there's just a bunch of cemetery breaks up here with, I've checked just about every single one of them, and they're all, some of them say in memory of and then have no name, or a bunch of random scribblings. So they're not too important, but they are breakable, and I'll show you here in a sec. Wait, you gotta shoot it up in the corner. Right on the top. There we go. See, it breaks. It'll just keep on breaking. If you go over and I think even if you shoot it all the way on the side, I'm not sure. I don't think it'll break down at the bottom. Hold up. Get my aiming right. One hand aiming. That's some hard stuff. Let's try a grenade. This is nice. That did a lot of good and a lot of effort, and that was a waste of a grenade. Long story short. Alright, let's get up to the important place. Obviously, you see, I don't know why I keep saying obviously. As you can see, the cemetery bricks, they break. The stones are breakable. See, they break. They are destructible. They're like big pieces of turd. So for some reason it reminds me of like mouse cheese or something weird like that, because it's just like, it almost looks like bite marks, like munches when they break off. So yeah, they break. Right here is probably the most important spot in all of North Yankton. If you haven't already guessed, this is Michael's grave. Michael DeSanta, who was once not Michael DeSanta, his grave, his fake, dug up, unburied gravestone, and don't know why it's empty. Either he was buried alive and escaped, which obviously we know didn't happen because we saw him hiding, so maybe he was like a no body kind of burial. I don't want to step over here because you can fall right through the ground here. Alright, we're good here because honestly it took me by total shock, total control, total surprise. I mean, that's what his name is, Michael Townley. Yeah, father, friend. It was 1945 to 2004, so that's when the incident happened. It was 2004, unless my eyes are deceiving me. And yeah, I was like, Rockstar, you total complete freaking troll. Oh look, there's a coffin in there, huh? See, I didn't look in the first time because I ran right over it, and what do you know, it's not textured, it's not layered. If you walk through this, you fall straight into the ocean. Demonstration. Woohoo! Kerplunk. Exactly. But luckily, I spawned back up on top of the land. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Valiant hero. And right by the cemetery. What a coincidence. Flowers. Ooh. But yeah, like I said, when I first fell through that hole, I couldn't stop screaming like, Rockstar, you trolls, you must have known people were gonna come here. And I'm sure it's just also a coincidence, but just the fact that I fell right through that, and I'm sure a lot of other people have when they come out and run out on that, and it's almost like they knew that we were gonna find this glitch and be capable of coming here and just fall right through the map. And it just seems too hilarious to be true, because, you know, right when we want to get down in his coffin and see what's there, it's like, nope, nada, nuh-uh. So, woo again. Pull the chute. And yeah, my friend actually, like that I said could not get in, he had a chopper, and this is something I hope none of you ever have to experience. He repeatedly came at me with the chopper from underground like a freaking land shark and just obliterated me when I had no way to defend myself. He went right through objects that were, for my screen, for me, solid, and for him, nothing there. And he wrecked me a good, I want to say like 15 times. And it made me very angry until I finally just had to tell him, no bro, I had to kick him, kill him off, and he was just jealous. He couldn't do it though, he couldn't get it to work for him. So if it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry. Maybe you should try and find another video, because I was not, obviously, why do I keep saying obviously, man, that's a good word for me today, I guess. But yeah, I was not the original founder of this. You guys have probably seen it from other people maybe. If not, I actually saw a picture of it on Instagram. That's how I found out about it, and so I went and looked up some other videos, and I don't know the exact videos, so I'm not going to give any credit, because even they probably weren't the original discoverers, but I'm going to guess I'm one of the first, because it did just come out, and not going to think there's that many videos on it. but it's a really cool thing to do. And even if you think it's stupid and pointless, nothing to do here, it's definitely something you want to be able to say that you have done, you know, because they're gonna patch it eventually. It's just inevitable. So why not enjoy it before they do? And plus, I am gonna keep spawning back here, so I think I'm gonna have plenty of time to enjoy it here. And if I make another funny moments video, because I have just been posting Black Ops 2 the last couple games, and that's just because they're high quality posts, and you guys are really not liking my low quality camera stuff, like this video right here. So that's what I've been posting, just because I really want to make my audience happy. That's what I've been aiming for, especially when I put up my actual channel, because you guys know this is not my actual channel that I'm going to legitimately use. When I start recording with my capture card that I'm gonna get here for Christmas, hopefully. So I've just been putting up, you know, whatever I think works best, and I'm gonna try and do some funny moments here if I get a chance, if my friends can get here also. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, keep it real. You guys stay sexy. If you just heard about this from me, or you like this video, enjoyed it, learned something, it helped you out, you know, whatever, feel free to leave a like. Actually, please do. Really make me feel good, happy, good about myself. Good, maybe make you feel good about yourself, helping out a poor soul like me. I don't care enough to cry over it, but there might be a couple tears shedding, I will say, if you dislike this video. But yeah. Comment. I like comments. I like to read your comments if they're nice. If they're mean, hateful comments, don't even do it. Like they say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And subscribe to me for more like this. Thank you very much, and go kill yourself. Peace out. Oh, look at that drop, girl. Boom. Drop that dump to dump.